Hello friends, and welcome back to a Manly Made Minute Monday moment where I share tips, tricks, and helpful hints. Today, I just want to show you my cheap, super easy way of what I do to create backgrounds when I take photos of my cards. It is foam board and sticky back wallpaper. So what I want to do first, I'm going to do two things. I want to show you just the foam board, the designs of the wallpaper that I picked out to start. You can always change this up, right? And then I will turn my camera around, use the table that I use, and just show you what I do for my quick, simple setup with lighting and background and how I hold this stuff up, and then what I do to take a photo. So let's go to the down camera. They're kind of big here on my table, so it's just more to show you kind of the designs of what I picked out and the size, and then we'll show you setup. All right, so let's head on down to the table. Okay, here we are, and here is my stack of foam board with sticky back wallpaper on them. And these are the designs that I had picked out for just my first round as I was getting started and wanted to do this for my background. So this one's just more of a linen grass cloth kind of look to it. And so hopefully that light isn't shining too much, that you can kind of still see the texture of it. These are, I believe, let me just measure really quick, because I thought these were 24. So we've got 12 and 8. I think this is about, or no, 20 by 12, 24, and 6. So I think these are 24 roughly by 32. I will put a link down in the description of the ones that I have and ordered from Amazon, and then I'll put a link of all the wallpaper that I ordered as well. So this is the first one. Second one, just a little puzzle theme. I thought this one would be fun for birthday cards, kids cards, and anything geometric kind of cards. This would be a great background for that. So it's just got a puzzle theme. I thought at one point, I have not done it yet, but I have extra wallpaper that I'll test it, is I thought it'd be fun just to color in some of these random wall pieces, and then have that as the background. It's not totally wipeable, so it'd be permanent, right? I don't think I'd be able to like dry erase marker and get this stuff off, but I could create another one to do the same. Then I have the, the ever so popular wooden floor. I bought this one because it had some bluish gray texture in it, just to give a little variegation. Then I've got the another extremely popular one, which is that whiteboard, white, it could be a white wall, like chair railing wall. It could be just, whitewashed wood floor. Then I did a tree background. It's got some tans and blue trees and branchy kind of stuff on it. This one is just like the first one. It's that grass clothy linen kind of thing, just blue. Then I did a rock background here, just for texture. And then I have just kind of a more modern, patterned kind of background here. They're just like little flicks of marker or paint or something. And then I left one white, just to have a white background if I want something to pop. Also, I do use this if I'm using my other ones that have design on them and I just need a little more color. I'll use this and shine a light on it, or put it next to the window and have the light on it to reflect some more light for me. So I kept one white for two reasons. One, have that white background, and two, then to have that reflection. Now, if you notice on some of these when I flip them over, I'll grab one, is the back is still blank. I just took the paper, I cut it over the size of my foam board, and then I just folded it and stuck it on the back side, just so that it would, because otherwise if you cut it to size, like you'll see on this one, I put it on the edge and then it starts to lift and fray a little bit. So go past and cut and then flip it over. However, just think about this. You could do a 2-for-1 on these, right? So I could put a totally another different background on this side and get 2 different backgrounds. So out of this pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pack, I could get 16 backgrounds off of this. So you know, just get more bang for your buck, right? So let me switch to my other camera, turn it around. I'm going to show you the table that I use when I use this. It's on wheels. And let me turn the camera around and we'll just kind of show you my quick little setup, all right? Okay, I have my camera turned around, so I'm just on the back side of my little studio space and my crafting space in the other side of my craft room. And I want to show you one thing quick before I show you how I set up for cards, because this is just another little like tip or trick or something that I did. So I have had in my craft room this it's essentially a steel restaurant table, stainless steel table. I put it on casters, so this rolls around my craft room. We had this in our kitchen in our other house. We don't use it in the kitchen in our new home here in Georgia. And it was the perfect table to put in my craft room to create an island. So on this side of my craft room, it's my island. It's essentially where I like put stuff to dry and you know, I lay stuff out here to put my weights on it to flatten them, those types of things. So here's one thing I did though. I went to the local big buck hardware store, bought kind of a wooden themed linoleum and put it on the top so that I can create more of I use this for photos as well. I was using it in some of my first videos before I extended my countertop. But what I did is I put big sheets of magnets on the back side so it just sticks to this table, and now I have another surface I can use for pictures. I have another surface that I can use to craft on. I can use the stainless steel table to craft on. But it was more for using it for a background of pictures as well. So the cool thing is, if you can see my window here, in the mornings I find it's the best time to take photos. So if I'm crafting at night, I'll wait till the morning to take photos, because I can literally wheel this right up to the window and I'll photo on that side. So I'll set up my foam board this way, photo going this way, so I have morning light. It's so pretty. Natural light is the best anyway. So I do that quite a bit when I'm taking photos. But let me show you if I'm just deciding to, you know, if I'm not going to use my natural light. Here's how I set up those foam boards. So I'll move my table just a little closer. Here's what I do. I have just a pencil holder. It's got this one I think is empty right now, but it's just a supplies. You know, this actually was some kitchen set thing, but now I use it for craft supplies. I put it on my table. I decide which background I want to use. So let's just use this white board background for the wall. And I might use this surface, my linoleum surface, we'll back this up so you can see, for the floor. And then set my card right in front of it. Or if I decided I wanted more of like this as my white wood floor, then I just want to use, say, the blue wallpapery kind of look. I'll set that up and hold it up with that thing behind here, the pencil holder, and then this is my card. I have a cheap little shop light. They're those silver shop lights. You can get them for like 10 bucks that I clamp onto anything to shine here for light. Or I have also the key lights that I can turn and shine on here as well. And then here's what I do. I have a cheap little plate holder, frame holder from Michael's Hobby Lobby. You can get these essentially Amazon. See if I can find them on Amazon. I'll link some for you. I set it up here, and then that's my little easel for my card. Simple, easy, cheap, mini photo studio. I have a really nice expensive camera. I use that camera. I'm still learning how to use it, so sometimes they're not the best and it doesn't focus the best for me. So I use my iPhone 8 times out of 10 right now till I learn how to use this camera much better. So there you have it. This is my mini photo studio. I can use my shop lights. I can use my natural light. I am fortunate to have this on wheels that I can just wheel this around my craft room, set up where I need it for the best light. If you don't have it on anything on wheels, or you can use your living room little table, you can use the kitchen table, use what you have, because guess what? When you focus in, and get this little area, nobody's gonna know where you're doing your photos. Nobody's gonna know you're using a cheap little shop light. And iPhones, I'm telling you, put it in portrait feature and do a little autofocus on it, and they turn out really nice. Really, really, really nice. You don't need an expensive camera like I have that I'm using here to do the video. So there you have it. This is this week's Manly Made Moments, Manly Made Minutes Monday moment. Sorry about that. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. That helps me out tremendously. If you are not new here and you're coming back every week for my Monday moment and have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I have a Monday moment every single Monday that comes out at 10 a.m. I have my Scrappy Shorts that comes out every other Saturday where I share tips and ideas on what to use up your scraps and get that scrap drawer as empty as you possibly can. I appreciate you all. I am having a blast doing this for you all, and I'm just trying to share everything that I do either behind the scenes or in front of the scenes. So until next time, I will see you then.